I think about it, Web3 will be used worldwide soon. Surprisingly, there are influential crypto folks who are still skeptical. Could the cryptocurrency industry be at a turning point, and is Web3 actually in danger of collapsing? Why does Shiba Inu's groundbreaking endeavor have the potential to revolutionize the game, and why is there so much mistrust? Just give us the chance to learn. Your daily dose of Shiba is here with Wealthy Coin. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Sign up now if you want to be abreast of all the newest predictions and news in the cryptocurrency market. Make sure to hit the like button to receive more SHIB news. One of Ethereum's co-founders and a prominent figure in the cryptocurrency industry, Vitalik Buterin, has been pivotal for over a decade. Contributed to his rise to fame among Shiba Inu breeders. Society admired Buterin's decision to burn a substantial portion of the entire Shiba Inu supply, which was worth billions of dollars minus 40% of the total. By connecting with Shiba Inu fans and demonstrating his commitment to careful and ethical Bitcoin usage, Vitalik Buterin gained greater respect and a positive attitude from the Shiba Inu audience. Once in a while, he has run over other people. He claims that the original Web3 idea has been left behind in his most recent critical blog post on his own site, which takes a look at the present crypto sector. Vitalik Buterin reflected on his travels to nations with a concentration of cryptocurrency startups in the early 2010s. The cooperative community he witnessed on those excursions was the initial inspiration for Web3, he emphasized, but he maintains that this vision is now more hazy than ever. Buterin says that there are some in the decentralizing movement who view cryptocurrency more as a distraction than a tool. Here things start to get interesting, even for crypto fans, because he points out that the Ethereum name service is the only non-financial instrument that is used most often. Shiba Inu comes here specifically in the hopes of undergoing a metamorphosis with the groundbreaking Web3 product. To understand the goals of Shiba Inu Squad, below is the information you require. Think of all the websites like buildings in a massive metropolis. Similar to how buildings have distinct street addresses, websites like Google.com have distinct domain names that serve as their virtual locations within the digital metropolis. Think of the credentials and keys that make up your digital identity in this virtual metropolis as the building blocks of your digital profile. You navigate the bustling online city with the help of your digital persona, which serves as your identification. Now picture Shiba Inu working as the city's guards. They have an innovative plan in the works to provide each website in the digital metropolis with a secure and unique URL. The equivalent of arming every building with formidable defenses would be this. At the same time, they're fighting for secure and certified digital IDs in an effort to make users safer. Think of it as updating all of our identification cards to make interacting with the massive digital metropolis more trustworthy and secure. As a whole, Shiba Inu's idea is like fortifying the city's infrastructure and providing digital citizens with secure access. Nowadays, digital identity systems and several websites are centrally hosted or managed by a single organization, such as a company or group. To be sure, this centralized approach has its flaws. A single point of failure is something to consider. Hackers become interested in a target once all the data is stored in one location. If they manage to breach the main database, they will be able to access a wealth of sensitive information. Unfortunately, in today's digital landscape, prominent websites are often the targets of data breaches. When unauthorized individuals or groups get access to a company's or other entity's secure data storage, a leak occurs. Such breaches have far-reaching consequences due to the large amount of user data at stake. Names, email addresses, passwords, and even financial information can fall under this category. Anyone can be a hacker. Their motives might range from nefarious political plots to greed, identity theft, or financial gain. Web pages are compromised when they exploit security holes, use outdated software, or have insufficient cybersecurity procedures. Identity theft, unlawful financial transactions, or the disclosure of sensitive information can result from a breach which could impact millions of users negatively. The critical requirement of cybersecurity is becoming more apparent as the frequency of data breaches rises. Governments and regulatory bodies have enacted data protection regulations to ensure that businesses take necessary measures to prevent THWRK breaches and to hold them accountable for protecting user information. However, it all fails to function as expected. The second disadvantage of the modern internet is the lack of control it gives users. When people sign up for a centralized platform, the platform effectively owns and controls their digital identities, leaving them with little authority over them. In order to tackle these issues, Satoshi Kusama and the Shiba Inu initiative are now exploring a distributed approach. In a decentralized system, no single entity may control the distribution of domain names and website addresses. More commonly, blockchain technology is used to disseminate them throughout a computer network. With everything handled locally, the risk of a catastrophic failure is significantly reduced, just like in a community where everyone has their own little piece of the map. Similarly, the name system is not entirely controlled by any one institution. The opposite is true. Residential addresses are decided upon jointly. Changing all the addresses at once is not possible for any one person. In a decentralized digital identification system, no single company owns or controls your online identity. Instead, a distributed ledger system like a blockchain stores it securely. You have more say over who may access your identity with this setup, and the system is resistant to hackers anyway. Consider your internet identity more like a haphazard treasure map. The map is divided into multiple sections, each of which provides clues to a different part of the prize, rather than being a single map that leads directly to all of your personal data. No one can find the complete spot without your permission, even if they find a single piece. Similarly, decentralization provides an extra layer of security for your online presence. Rather than keeping them all in one central vault, they are spread out among numerous hiding spots. This makes the possibility of a complete breach considerably lower. Users can rest easy knowing their critical data isn't sitting in a single vulnerable spot, protected from every potential attack or failure point. Using a Shiba Inu as an example, Satoshi Kusama's concept departs from the preservation of digital identities. A more private, user-driven, secure internet is one goal of the decentralization movement. Rearranging the virtual neighborhood in this way would increase safety and prevent any one entity from amassing an excessive amount of control over users' personal information. Continuing its trend of startling the Shiba Inu community, this proposal is a trailblazer in the Web3 arena. Consumers will have greater say over data, priority, and digital assets as a result of Web3's primary objective of a distributed internet powered by blockchain. D3 claims that the Shiba Inu community's Quest is the most recent partner in the domain name space, which is different from relying on centralized authority. The course of scattered identities remains unwavering. At the end of October, the Shiba army reached a turning point with the introduction of the Shiba name service. Shiba Inu officially announced their cooperation with D3 just 1 week ago. In an effort to simplify the cryptosphere, the Shiba name service was developed to replace the usual complex addresses with more user-friendly name addresses such as Alice Shiba. However, a persistent problem plagued the decentralization efforts. Despite being easy to remember, these addresses did not work with the vast majority of Web2 applications, email clients, or regular web browsers. The domain name system, which employs conventional .com addresses, did not accommodate Shiba addresses. So this is the case. In response to this issue, Shiba Inu collaborated with D3 to initiate the proceedings for acquiring a DNS-recognized name address, commonly known as a top-level domain. I am quite interested in seeing how it progresses in the future. The event has concluded. You should definitely give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and share our content to view our latest uploads.